Hey guys, my name is Sediak and welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. Guys, last episode we moved to a brand new location. We built a brand new office. We got our very own huge little printing factory and server factory, which again, it's still in the kind of start process, the base of everything that we've got going on right now. Little staff car parking. This is our huge little sweatshop that we've kind of created. But we didn't have the time or the chance to kind of finish it all up. And there's still a lot of stuff that we need to add in to try and deal with a ton of the issues that we've got right now. I seen in the comments last episode saying, I would hate to work for Sediak right now. And to be honest, so would I. But again, I am trying to create like a huge sweatshop. So let's try and at least make their lives a little bit easier. So I feel like we need to add a few stuffs in them. So we're going to need to add in two kitchens, one over here and then one just over here on the opposite side right now. We need to add in a lounge, which I'm thinking I might just stick the lounge in the middle, but I don't know because we're going to have the reception just up here anyway. We can lounge at the corridor section, so every time they leave the office, they're in the lounge ready to relax. And if it's possible to set up a 50 table meeting room in both of these rooms, we'll try and go for it. If not, we'll expand it slightly. So it's going to be quite interesting though. And we also need to get the other toilet in too. So we need to expand and get all the needs done. And also add in some decorations and some room boosts in the offices because it's not great at the moment. So let's start with the kitchen over here then. Remember, we've got a lot of employees, so we need to kind of maximize this as much as we can. Let's drop the walls so we can clearly see what's going on. And I think we'll use this little corner over here where we're going to build the kitchen. And then the rest is going to be like a little bit of seating and stuff like that. So starting by rooms, going to go kitchen, and we're going to make sure that we get straight away in. If I can rotate it, there we go. We'll place in one. Oh, no, I meant to move that one over here. Two. So make sure we get the little side sections in. There we go. We need now the cabinets then. So I need to put a corner one in first. And then we're going to get the one with the sink just there. Let's cancel that quickly. Sink just there. Normal one here. So we're going to have like pretty much two chefs in each one. There we go. We'll get the refrigerator set up on both sides there. So it's pretty much like two kitchens in one kitchen, if that makes sense. So we also need to get in some of the other stuff then. So I forget where it is. The canteen style. There we go. So serving tray. We'll put a serving tray on each side. What else is there? There's like stuff like coffee. No, actually, no, we'll put serving trays there and there as well. And is it possible? Where was the? Let me go back to the kitchen stuff. So is it possible, and how would this look now, if we created like a small little island? So how would that look? So if I went, I'm trying to think the best place to put it, if you had like a 2 gap on each side, maybe? Now this is going to be quite interesting how I'm going to place this down. I could follow, so if I do one there, and then we had the corner bit just in there, but there's nothing for me to kind of place it on the outskirts. So I'd actually kind of want, oh, let me get rid of this one. Actually, let me just select all these furnitures here, these little cabinets. There we go. And we'll do it like that instead, so we can have like 2 either side. And we've semi-created that square, which, oh, now I want to put it in line. I just realized, if I put it in line with the actual refrigerators, if I move it back by 1, I feel a lot better at doing that. It gives me more surface space to work with, which is really nice. So let's go with that then. Let's go back to the canteen stuff, which is, there we go. Right, we've got 4 serving bowls to go with. Let's get a couple of coffee machines down then. So coffee machines, which is the best one? The quality? Yeah, it's this one here. So we'll drop one. So I'll get 4 of those in. Nice and simple and easy. We'll get these little snack vending machines in 2. We'll do 2 either side. And we'll fill up the rest here with 2 more little kind of, you know, figure-majigs serving bowls. And that can be like the base of the kitchen in the corner. Now what will be really handy for me as well, if I select all the furniture here. Sorry, I got to do it by the room, haven't I? Select all the furniture there. duplicate it, and we'll squeeze it if we can rotate now slightly. There we go. Into that corner there. So before we place down, because it's a mirror image, it'll be quite hard to build that room then flip it over. So it's just easier to kind of do it like that. So let me designate these rooms as well to being the it's the canteen. It's not really a kitchen, is it? And then we need to add in the tables and chairs. So limit it to the canteen. Nice, nice, nice. And let's set the rest of this up then for tables and chairs and stuff like that. So back on rooms in the canteen now. So I want to maximize it. I could do simple stuff like, you know, like this bench stuff. It takes up, how many does it take up? How many squares? A 4x3. I mean, I could place a lot of these in, but it needs to be an outdoor area, so that really kind of doesn't really matter. I could then do, this is stored here, the kind of bench system where we can create almost like our own version of it. So if I was to go and place down, so if I did one there, and then one there. So if I do 2 rows here, we then do our middle benches. I forget which is middle bench and which is not at the minute, because we can place down like an end bench. So an end one, which would be on this side, and only that side, so we kind of have to flip it over. And then we can have, well, we can create actual corner ones. But they, I mean, they don't go into, I mean, they could go in, but it looks a little bit weird at the same time. So if I just kind of place, now that's going to be the awkward one. It's having a straight one on either side. So what if I did drop a corner one here? How does that look? It's terrifying, isn't it? Right, let me I want to try and see what it looks like if I just went for the straight, because it looks a lot better. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. Right, okay, we're gonna go for that style. So sell all those little furniture pieces there. End up the end section there with the longer versions. Get these little corners, which we have to rotate ourselves. Right, and it creates that glorious canteen pattern. It looks kind of crazy, doesn't it? But I kind of do like it at the same time. So let's oh, this is quite difficult now to select all of them, isn't it? Because they're not all technically the same piece, so I have to kind of manually select them. There we go. I should now have every single one. Duplicate. Yes, I do. And let's try and duplicate as best as we can over here. So wait, so how far did I come away from the window? Right, okay, so it's almost like a 2 berth gap. Right, so one there, and pretty much one there. Now if I rotate them, what's the best option for me to do this? One there, one there. Okay, okay, okay. I see where this is going. One there, one there. So how many people can actually sit down on this? So 1, 2. Let's say no one can sit down on the corner pieces because I don't know how they're going to work. I think they're just for design. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be 10, and then 12. 12 times 24, then 48. So 48 so far in each room. Granted, not everyone's going to come in at the same time to grab lunch, but we could do with an extra couple of tables and chairs. So maybe we do like a different version in the little centerpieces here. So if I go for like, right, let's kind of, I'm going to do it like a canteen style. In a sense, like this. So if I go with, do we have like a normal chair? A normal chair that we can just throw down. I mean, you can go for these cheap chairs. Oh, I didn't want to put it on there. Just a canteen style like this. I mean, I suppose I could flip it around on each side. I mean, I suppose that maximizes it all again, doesn't it? So how many is that then? That's 4, 8, 12. Again, 24. So 48 plus 24, if my maths is correct, is 50. No, yeah. 20, no, 50? Where do I get 50 from? It's 72, isn't it? It is 72. So if I select all that furniture, which is all the chairs. Oh, maybe I could have actually selected all those chairs. Which is kind of annoying. Right, duplicate them. And then we'll place all these in on this side. Alright, 1. Wait, why is that so much wider? Oh, because I did it like this side, didn't I? No, wait. Wait, don't tell me that room is not as long as the other room. What? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 5 gap there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 5. Wait, how did I place these in? I used this. No. I'm so foolish. Right, the gap was between the current chairs we got in. Right, there we go. There was nothing wrong with it at all. So that gets the kitchen areas all set up there, which is actually really, really cool and glorious. So let's take a look at our managing staff situation. We've got so many cleaners and stuff like that. I'm going to redo all this as well. So let's, how do I fire them? How do I dismiss them all manually? Can I not, have I got to dismiss them like this? Why does no one dismiss? Why is no one dismissing? Have I got to be playing the game to dismiss them? Or do they dismiss themselves when they finish their shift? Right, let me get past 12. Oh, I forgot about this. There we go. I'm accepting demands because they don't like what's going on right now. But I'm trying to dismiss all these. And they should be dismissed over time. Is the service taking a huge load? Yes. Right. Okay, forget all that. Forget all that. You don't know it exists just yet. But, okay, so we'll come back to hiring the staff in just a second. Let's take a look at how we can improve these areas. So furnishing for the computer stuff then. If I go to... Does it fall under... well, function. Computers. The Holo computer's out now, isn't it? Yeah. But how is that any different to this one? This is the thing. I can go for more power, or this one has a little bit less power, but it has an environmental effectiveness and skill and mood boost. I think I'm going to keep or stick with that anyway. Productivity. We want to get those little kind of cubital walls in, don't we? Which will be quite handy. So if I just drop a load in there like this, it kind of segregates some of the noise. And if I do it to here, now if I select all the cubital walls there and duplicate them, I can then make it very, very easy for me to place them in. And then once I've done the whole room, I then duplicate the whole room in cubitals. And then place them in every other room that we then have. So there. There. And this will really handle their needs at this point. One there. There we go. And one just there. So that handles a lot of the noise issue needs anyway. Which is really cool. Love that. And then where are we on to next at this point? So we've got the cubitals in. We could do more of this anyway, like stuff like little bookshelves. So if I... Oh, where is the century? Okay, it's on the side, so we can get away with doing it on the books. I'll get rid of everything there so we can clearly see it all. Right, I'm trying to get this against the wall. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So we do 3 on each wall. Actually, you know what? I need the doors in. I need to be able to see the doors. Okay, we can't get it on these ones. Now, is that because these are the ones that have... Okay, okay, we'll just keep the walls up. Something else that I could do as well at some point is look towards creating our very own, central heating and cooling, room that can really satisfy the needs of the whole office building. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Duplicate. 6. 6. And 6. So there we go. We've got a lot of bookshelves in right now, and we'll go with some plants next. Now, what's the most effective plant? So is it these mod ones here, or is it like these ones? So, or are they all the same? They're kind of all the same anyway, but these ones look really, really cool. So if I select now all of them and duplicate, I'm hoping... No, actually, no, I can't do that. I was going to say, hoping I can get one in all 4 corners, but some of the corners have doors on. So some of them are only going to get 3. Which is... That's fine. Alright, let's get these done. Okay, so we got a few little extra things in for now. That's okay. We still got lots more to add, but we'll do that progressively. I just want to get some of the basic stuff added in. Let's add in the reception room. So rooms then. Where is reception? The reception here. And let's get a reception desk in. So which one should I go with? That's a sofa. This one's a lot more fancier. Now everyone said to get a chair in in the last offices that we did for our receptionist last time, but I don't think receptionists need chairs. See, I can't place a chair in for a receptionist. They have to stand, unfortunately. Okay, reception then. So let's get some sofas in. We'll get some cooling and a radiator in. Do it either side. At some point, I will set up our very own central heating room. Plants, we'll just drop down a couple in. There we go. Get some pictures on the wall. Get 2 clocks. They do environmental boosts. There we go. 2 little coffee tables for the sofas. So it's quite an effective room, this is. It's quite an effective room. I do need to set up the toilet again. But the thing is, it's all individual rooms. So I can create those cubicles so everybody can just walk in, walk out. Very, very simple, very, very easy. It's quite, not difficult to replicate, but it's quite annoying to replicate. So if I was to go to build right now, construct these rooms. And it's a 2x1, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, so this is literally what I've got to do. Create a ton of these 2x1s. Which I can't do that one because it needs to have its own little section. And you see how annoying this becomes? How many is it across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So a double door system there. Oh, let me get the remaining wall in. Right, a door for each one. You see how much of a pain this becomes? But it's so much more efficient than just doing like one big room. Right, furnishings then. So we've pretty much got a toilet and a light in there. So a toilet, a light, and that's pretty much it. Can I select the room? Select all furniture. Duplicate it. And there we go. Simple, easy, effective. Just does what it needs to do. You can't really go wrong on that. This room in itself as well, select all furniture and duplicate, which is only really 2 lights here. We will add in plants in eventually, but again, that's kind of perfect for now, right? It is kind of perfect for now. So one last room we'll take a look at next then is doing the lounge. No, not the lounge, sorry, the meeting room. Is it possible to create a team of 50 in one of these rooms? So by rooms, we go to meeting. And we got to try this now. So the thing is for the meeting room is that you've got to have the tables connected. And if I want 50 people there, I got to build 50 seats connected to technically one table. Now if I do like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 on one side, and then 17, 18. So if I kind of, it's really awkward. So that's 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then stick this one out. To here, and then go back down. So what I'm doing is I'm creating this big H, and it makes it so much more efficient to have then the run on the inside. And then we'll ultimately see now then how many chairs we can get in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And repeat that on the opposite side. Is it possible to select all of those, duplicate them? And that is now, if I select all of them, that is now, you see at the bottom now, 40 chairs selected. So technically I only need 48, because that's, no, 50, sorry. Where am I getting 48 from? Where's that random number come from? It's something for something, I don't know. So 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that is now 54. And if I just make it very similar to opposite side, that is a meeting room that is able to handle every single employee. How cool is that? And then I just kind of mirror it on the opposite side. So, oh, I need to get doors and stuff in. I didn't just realize how plain and basic this place is. So let me just first get some windows in. Open it up nice and bright. Let's get a door in either side. There we go. So select all the furniture in here. Duplicate it. Nice and simple. 2 big meeting rooms that can house 2 teams at once. Makes it so efficient right now, which is absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious right now. So there's still a lot of things I gotta do to make it so much more nicer, so much more efficient. But I feel like we should get the lounge in. So let's actually limit these to, limit to meeting. Limit to meeting. Haven't got to do any others, have I? No, it's just in the lounge next, isn't it? So if I limit this to the lounge, there we go. And then go to furnishings, rooms, break room. So we're going to start with a bunch of sofas to begin with. There we go. We'll get some beautiful little plants in. Okay, we'll start then with a couple of bookcases. So do 4 either side. What else would be nice and good in here? So, okay, we'll get a couple of vendor machines in. I think we'll start with those just there and kind of back them on there. A couple of vending machines in the middle. Some water coolers. Should be a bunch in the middle there. So I'll set up another plant. And then we'll kind of do another little L shape. Yeah, if I do one there as well. Oh, I kind of messed that one up, didn't I? Yeah. I didn't move it over enough. Get some sofas in. There we go. A little side table we could drop down, but I kind of want like a little coffee table. So why don't we just place little side tables here? And then what could we throw on them? We have stuff like place down little apples on there, little fruit bowl. I could do normal stuff. We could do espresso machine on each one, yeah. Right, there we go. A simple, simplistic little break room. And then we'll just kind of mirror these back onto themselves. And then we'll kind of end it then with some more plants. Really open up this little break room. Now it does need lights because we don't have any form of lighting in here at all. So we'll drop some in, and we've technically got to do quite a few to really brighten up the place. There we go. Brings it to life a little bit more. Now I'd say that's fairly decent now then for what we kind of have. Granted, it's not, we haven't colour schemed it, added a lot in, but let's just kind of see where the issues lie now. So I do know one issue straight away is the fact that our servers are not holding up their end of the deal. So if I select all these servers, and if we now duplicate them, the only reason is that the right positioning? The only reason is because we have, what was it, the full... Wait, it says full OS 1 is not dealing with the bandwidth, but really it's the Sunnyboard X, but it's slowly coming down. It's slowly coming down. Right, connect, oh, I didn't, wait. Select all furniture. Connect all servers. Has it created its one server? So we're putting to play now. Our bandwidth, will it update? Are they all connected? Yeah, they're all connected. Apparently I have 272. Is that right? I don't fully know. But that's not far off the full load anyway, so we'll see how that kind of goes. Is anyone really complaining at the minute? Things are happening. What are these rooms like? So, lighting's good, environment's good, temperature's good, it's all good. Temperature's a little bit down in this one, so it's a little bit higher in these rooms here, which is pretty much room temperature, but we want to be a little bit cooler. Lighting's not as good in the back rooms at the moment. Yeah, so we could really do with upping the lights quite a bit. So another way to do that without spending money on electricity and all that kind of good stuff is open up that little corner sections there with windows. I can't do too much with all the other places. But what's that pull it up to now? Pull it up to 400. I think 400 is a good number in terms of the lights. And you can see the lux down there. It's like 275. So it's really opened up those. 400. This is shocking at 260. We got to give them really good lighting because they're not going to like it. So let's take a look at the lighting situation then. So where is lights? Function. Lights. Here we go. So the ones we've been using, these ceiling ones, it kind of ends where the H is. We have these wall lamps. Okay, so what is... Okay, ooh. These ones here. What are they? Are they just a lamp that hovers? Right, select all of those. Replace with those. And what does that do? It's still a 275, but it also gives a room boost as well, which is quite cool. And I kind of like the idea of that. It's like a snake, watching snakes walk through at the moment, isn't it? Right, back into build then. So select all of those furnitures there, all the lights, replace them. I mean, I could replace them with those, but their environment really, really high. These ones add a mood boost as well. So I think, do I not have them on these ones? No, it's just the inner rooms, isn't it? I think we should upgrade all the lights to that. That's now added up to 400. So that's actually kind of changed that room. These ones don't have any lighting whatsoever. So these ones now, we'll place them down the sides here. And it's pretty much in line with all the tables. You can see the difference in lighting between these two rooms already. Holy smokes, boys. Alright, there we go. And who else could benefit from it? I feel like everyone's okay. As apart from the toilets, but the lights only come on when someone walks in there. So I'm just checking all the rooms, temperatures and lighting. So the rooms with the highest temperatures are majority the ones that have more computers in. So this dude wants to quit. We'll accept this demand. Eventually there will be a point where I start firing people based off their demands because they're just not getting on with their teams. And then we can really see how that affects everybody. But I feel like that's semi-good. Okay, so as of this point right now, I'm going to fire everybody that literally has a demand. And that's solely down to the fact that because not everyone that we've hired, because we've got 50 people in the team, it's really hard to find 50 people who are going to be, you know, I think pretty much going to get on. So we're going to have to sort that out. So pause for a second. So we're going to hire our receptionist. So we're going to have 3 receptionists throughout the day. Obviously, one at 8 ends at 12. One that starts at 12 ends at 16. One that starts at 16 ends at 8. I'm going to actually start a little bit earlier. We'll go back an hour. There we go. IT support them. So we get 3 of those. And pretty much stagger those through the day as well. So next is maintenance. Hire 3 maintenance dudes. And do the same staggering. There we go. For cleaners, we'll have to actually hire a couple more cleaners. So we'll now move on to type. Hang on, let me do cleaners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll have 3 that literally are on at any given time, if that makes sense. Right, I could have just chose to sort this out, but hey ho. So we'll hire a cook right now. So let me just sort it by cooks. It's a little bit easier to see it in these views. So I can have 2 cooks per each room. So 4, 8, 12 is how many I need. So they can start, oh, they should have started at 7. So we get, next one to start at 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one to start at 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And that is everyone sorted there. So let's next go for the courier, which they can start at 6, the couriers. They come in a little bit earlier. So hire a courier. Courier, there we go. So in the mornings we can get the biggest bulk of printing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next team comes in at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next at 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next at 18. 100 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll see how that goes over time. That puts our distribution or shipping capacity is only 1,134. So we will need to hire more, but I just want to see how it goes over time anyway. And yeah, so really we just got to see what the next month brings. We just got to see who's complaining, then who's going to be fired. Also as well, guys, I feel slightly laggy in my game in the amount of people that we have right now. So I'm not too sure it's a good idea. So, the role leader. So, Janice here is complaining. She is completely starving. Oh, okay, she's starving. So, a lot of these issues could, a lot of these issues before we've kind of done what we've done today. So, we might see a different. I'll let another month go by when we'll have like cooks come in and cook up a storm and stuff like that. Right. Okay, pause. So, servers, well, let me skip to the 5 o'clock anyway. Servers can't deal with the distribution, load for distribution. But, some of you notice now, right, the Cineboard X has come down so much that our load is now 94%. So we shouldn't have any more server issue from this point onwards, which will be really handy. I can't wait to get rid of the Cineboard X stuffs that we've got going down right now. What was the other issue we had? I noticed. Sending sets of X does not meet the demand. We're losing sales. So yeah, that's when I was saying like we're gonna have to hire more peeps, but they're gonna be shipping some stuff off anyway. So sending sets of Rex. Maybe it's the fact that this is. Let me change the maximum to. So there we go. Yeah, that's how many we're gonna be shipping next. We see how that goes. I mean, they're all going to come in now and like pick up some boxes anyway. So, job's not fulfilling. I'm starving. Again, we got to wait for our chefs to come in and cook up stuff. It gets really laggy over this side. That's what I'm noticing. Can I, like, I can replace these with only what's in their own category. So, I wonder what's causing the lag. If anyone really knows this game, what causes the majority of the lag? Is it the employees? Because I get over to this side now and it gets a little bit easy to handle, but over here it gets really, really laggy. Something in here is making me lag so bad. And I don't know what exactly it is. Is it the lights? Because I get to the end, it's fine. See, it moves nice and smooth. But then here, oh, it goes all choppy. I'll figure it out at some point anyway. I'll figure it out. But let's just kind of take a glance at what's happening right now. So, our employees, I've just thought of something. They all come in at 7. Now, what if we had, right, manage staff? Because if you go to our cooks, they start at 8. No, they start at 7 as well. But what if I had, like a team that came in at 5? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why have I hired 5? I need 4. And what if they came in at 4? I'm trying to sort the crossover. Maybe at 3. Alright, we'll go with that. They come in a little bit early in the day to cook up a storm for us. Right, it feels good here. It could be the lights. I don't know what it could be. I mean, I don't know if it's the computers. Maybe we would have to switch to holo computers to deal with some loads. Who knows? But, yeah, okay. Everyone's pretty much here right now. If I pause... No, it's still laggy, so it can't be the employees. Definitely something there. Right, okay. So, how much are we losing? 112 million. A lot of it is the internet bill. And obviously that won't disappear until the Successor Rex has just finished doing what it's got to do. Yeah. Because it does need internet capabilities to kind of run itself. So let's take a look at all the companies. I am obviously the richest company right now. Shine Productions. Products, they have made a processor. Which we've also got a processor as well, which is making quite a bit of money. Until our servers can get rid... Wait, hold on. Of the Board X. And there's not a lot I can do. Because they're sucking up a lot of our internet bills. Considering we're making no money from the Successor X. Is it possible for me to kind of get it off? How much profit am I making anyway? 3.1... Oh, that's a lot. That's definitely a lot. Wait, is it been selling again? No, this is Successor. I'm at the Board X, you damn fool. Right, details. So yeah, the sales are completely dead because we got no one to sell to anymore. Is there anything I can do to get it off the Seni server? It needs franchised, used in, features. Or should we just let... I mean, I could probably just move it to none. But then I have unsupported stuffs going on. And then we can't... Oh, look at that. Our load goes down to 0.71%. Maybe I just let it die naturally. Because it'll only make me lose fans anyway. It'll only make me lose fans. We've got an issue with the chefs because obviously they overlap. So I'm going to have to get them to start at 3. Makes a little bit more sense. But are they cooking up a storm? Yeah, they are cooking right now. And it is going to places. So they will get fed. Not as many issues flying up right now, which is good to see. We're doing all the research for the graphics card too, which is pretty cool. So why don't we look towards creating something new? Oh, that's not the button to do that with. Develop a new software. So if we went completely big and decided to create a brand new motherboard again, because motherboards are the ones that make us the most amount of money. Let me go to... Actually, let me check out all releases, all software. What is the software, right, that made the most profit? So there we go. The software that made the most profit is a you can see it's 3 processors, then motherboards, then processor. And there's our Successor Rex there. So that is still selling right now. So over time, that could still sell pretty well. The most profitable product was a processor. But then the retail price of it was 932. No wonder it sold so much. Well, made so much profit, should I say. So, yeah, I think we should make a sequel to the Seni board. So if I go to find the motherboard, if we add, wait, hold on, let me kind of reset there. If I make it a sequel to the Seni board X, you can see everything that we could add to it, and then the new stuff that we can add to it that we didn't have in the last one. So select all, of course. Teams, we've got all our teams on just there, which is pretty sweet. We should assign as well none, just as a support team on there, because we do have the correct people who can work on it in that area. Alright, okay. So it's called the Seni board X, then, so let's call this the Seni board. So we had the X. We can call this the X. XI. The XL. Now we call it the XI. Because, I mean, now you're going for Roman numerals. X is 10 in Roman numerals. So we're calling this one the Cineboard 11. Which is quite cool. Price then. This is the interesting one. This is the interesting one now. Do I make it a high price? What if we went $299? We'll see. Right, okay, so add all the semi-server stuff on as well, all that kind of good stuff. Right, okay. Let's develop that then. Right, okay, we got everything. We got everything right now. This is the process we're going through it right now. The quality is currently horrible. So why are they not doing anything? Oh, it's because they're all going home? Okay, we'll wait till the next month then. Don't worry, guys. I got you back. Right, okay. Okay. So, let's wait to skip then. Why was nobody working on that anyway? Right, skip to when everybody comes in. So we should have some employees arrive. So we lost not as much this time, 83 million. That's because I take it our internet bills are going down. Yeah, it's 9.3 terabits, so the internet bill is coming down slightly. The chefs are coming in right now, and they're going to be cooking up a storm, so any of our employees who arrive can get something to eat straight away. Right, accept demand. Again, we'll give them some time. So food's all here anyway, so you can come in, grab some food. The chefs are cooking away. You feel completely worn out. Oh, weak. Okay, now they're working on it, as I can see right now. Audio and 3D is underway. The design team's on there. Who are these guys here, and why are they not... Is it all design work? Oh, I get it. It's all design work. It goes into the motherboard. Ah, no wonder our little programming core team is not really doing anything at the minute. Interesting. So the chefs, again, like I said, cooking up a storm. Which is cool to see. And they just come in, they just grab a plate, and off they go again. What about over on this side? Same kind of story? Yeah. This is pretty cool. Oh, it feels so smooth in the kitchen. Feels smooth here. It gets quite laggy over here. It's got to be those lights. It has to be those lights. Okay, okay. Right, so this is just literally a session where we wait for our designers to tear through all this. Now they've got to do 5 steps there. Audio, 3D, network, system, and physical. And obviously, it will take longer than expected because it's only really one team working on this. But now technically audio's all done. They can focus on the other parts. But we can't do anything just yet because they've all gone home. Now, marketing for the Synthesizer X, we made $500 million, but we still didn't make a profit. But we made a profit. A profit? A profit this time, right? By how much? 105 million? Now, why is that? Let's compare. Let's pause it. Let's compare these 2 months. So, May and June here, where we turned a profit. Where in all of this do we all of a sudden make minus 80 plus 100 is basically 181 million extra. So, salaries, no. No. Benefits, no. When it comes to maintenance. Now, maintenance breaks down into many stuff. Construction, repairs, and bills. The big one is the bills between the two. Now, the bills here contain the electricity, the food, the internet, printing, and water. So it has to be the internet that done such a considerable drop that in the bill that we made a profit. Now, why would that be? Because the Cineboard X is terabits is slowly decreasing. Oh man, that's so cool. That is so cool. Right. So it's all nice and smooth until the lights get turned on, right? Yeah, now, the lights get turned on. I feel some lag. Then again, it could also be the staff. So this dude keeps complaining a lot, right? Is it this same dude that keeps complaining? It feels completely worn out. Dude, you have a lounge that you can go and chill in. I mean, what? Do I make them come in at like at 8 o'clock? Be a little bit nicer to them? How do you think that will go? I don't know. But the Sunny board 11 right now. Wait for design team to finish their meeting, I take it. Are they back in? Yeah, oh, they're over here. Oh, we're at that weird time where we only have so many employees in because everybody goes on vacation. I mean, if that doesn't recharge everyone's batteries, I don't know what will. Oh, something else I forgot to do. You're a designer. Okay, accept demand. Designer, accept. Something else I forgot to do. We've got issues. We've got a hosting job. We'll take that. With printing. Is all the supplies out right now? Distribution. In stock. I think I've got to change this now to like 1 million. There we go. Also as well, I want to check our releases for the Senicessa Rex. How many have we sold? Units, 14 million. So we've still got quite a while to go before we run out of literally the amount of people we can sell to. If I was to change the price of it, it's currently 350. What if I went 399 on the processor? How much will I lose or how much will I gain? That is the question. That is the question right there. Right, okay. So that's coming in. A few little extra bits. It's the next day. Play. We made 740 million this time. So we actually made more money, which is cool to see. 125 employees on vacation. We made 407 million in profit. Look at that. It was 400 something internet bill, now down to 300 million. So I'm just skipping until someone arrives. So the chefs are in right now. They're going to, like I said, cooking up a storm till the peeps get in. They pick up some food, and the chefs come back, start replenishing the empty stuffs there, which is cool. And the chef's got to cook up some more. They're back again cooking. It's quite cool, isn't it? It is quite cool. Right. Let's take a look. So the design team are kind of like flat out, but we've kind of really are that awkward stage. But now the next month, everybody should come back in and back to work, and we can go full beans ahead under the designing process of the Sunnyboard X. Right. Skip to next month. We made even more money. 600 million. Senicessa Rex made even more, but we sold out of 1 million copies, which I need to kind of slightly slow down that demand, as good as that is. So let's change the price to 499. What does that do to everything right now at this point? Is that too much? We'll find out, obviously, eventually. But we're back to making money. Our internet bill is now at 200 million. Our processors are going to be so low. Yeah, which is great. We also need to get the kind of distribution deals of all the other companies set back up again. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because I need to allow enough time to pass before I can redo the deals. So another designer. The designers are taking quite a lot of flack right now. I'm going to keep accepting all these demands just to, you know, allow them to get this all done. But they have got a lot of work on their plates, as you can see. They're currently doing a meeting. So it will slowly start narrowing it down anyway when they start ticking off some of them on the list. But I think they're spread pretty much on all 4 of them right now. But I think the 3D will eventually get done a lot quicker, which is slowly going up at this point. It's a slow process because of how much they've got to try and get done. It don't help. But it also don't help as well that we have so many employees. These are the times where maybe it's probably not the best idea to have 50 employees. Well, if I reduced it down to 40 employees per team. Because that's the only thing as well. It's like, yeah, I can have like 100 employees on a core team. But it also at sometimes can slow down the progress because of how many there actually is. Sometimes you see the progress happen quite quick when there's not that many employees. So what if I reduced it down? It also might help the lag slightly. So manage employees. And let's go, yeah, with the coders here. Can I view where it's only coders? Only programmers. Oh, no, not like that, sorry. Team. Okay, we'll start with the designers. And I think we'll go with the oldest ones. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that was the perfect amount. Right, we're gonna fire them. I'm so sorry. Team. Let's go. Oh no, designers only got 42. I thought I got rid of. Oh, wait, what? Wait, how many have I got rid of? No, I still got 42. Okay, 41. Oh, I think it takes a while for them to leave. Oh, that means I've actually fired too many. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, manage employees. Artists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fire! This is bad, isn't it? No, artists have fully got rid of it anyway. Coders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fire! Okay, we're down to actually 40 now. Right, marketing team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fire! So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're actually getting rid of 50 employees, which is 50 less people in the building. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which hopefully reduces some of the lag slightly because it's going to be issues in the long run. Right, manage teams. We've got 14 each team at this point. Right. Next month. This is disgusting right now. This is disgusting. And I'll tell you why. We've got it does not meet the demand, which is all good. I did up the price, but I made nearly well, not far off 1.4 billion for the Successor X. How high do I need to make this price point right now for them to slow down? As much as I want to sell millions of copies, I don't want to run out of demand too quick. So what if I put it to 599? How you liking those apples, boys? How you liking those apples? How much did I make, by the way? Nearly 1.2 billion. Internet bill is coming down again. That's what I'm more excited about the internet bill coming down than anything else. But the point I'm trying to make right now is, oh, what else happened? The Seni BS. Are we still printing stuff for that? Yeah. Okay, so we can now cancel that. I'll also cancel this because I feel like we're not selling as much right now. So we'll let the 50,000 kind of disappear. Right, as the day begins. Right, we're still getting the lag slightly, but I mean it is raining as well. But with the 10 less people in the teams, they're still hating life right now. Is the progress moving any quicker? Do you know what? It slightly is. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm watching that 3D go up quite a bit. We might get the 3D done this month. Or they've just gone for a meeting. Right, they finished their meeting? Yeah. Right, that's really interesting. The 3D is going to get done, and they can focus all their efforts on something else, which will probably be the system that gets done next. But it doesn't matter because everyone's going home. Oh, I might play around with it before next episode to find a good little balance. Because I feel like having 50 in a team was too much. Having 40 in a team is probably still too much. So I might just break even and go 25 per team. How does that feel? It probably feels a bit good. Nearly 2 billion for the Successor X. They continue to pay the high prices. Which is good, because I made nearly 2 billion profit. So why don't our releases $5.99? Change the price to $9.99. We'll do one more month just to see what happens. $1,000 for that. The only reason I do it like that is because if we go to all software, the retail price for that processor was $932. So yeah, I feel like we got issues with our teams at the moment, and we're really gonna have to solve them. It's the majority of the designer team. It is the designer team that's like moaning the most. I mean, I could accept the demands, but I feel like I need to structure them so much more better. Because I just kind of hired 50 random people. That's all I did, didn't I? So I feel like I need to kind of sort that out more. The room's good. The team for designers is at 130%. It's not a great collection of peeps, is it? And we're just not tearing through the progress as good as we could do. So I feel like I need to fine-tune those. We'll fine-tune them. So the next month is about to come, guys. Are you ready for this? We made nearly we actually made $2 billion if you take away the marketing budget. It's now at $9.99. This is either going to make us tons of money, or they're going to go like, whoa, that was way too much money. Let's not buy that product. So let's just see. Let's just get interested with this. So, right, let's take a look. All right, I'm going to accept order and close that. All good, all good, all good. We made $4 million. We made $4 million of the Senisessa X. So that was clearly not the right path to go down. Our releases. Okay, let's change the price. We did have it at, what did we have? 6.9. Oh, is it 4.99 or something like that? I don't remember. Let's go let's go 6.99. All right, we'll get to that point and see what happens. But we need to make a comeback. I really do have to sort these teams out, because at this point, nothing's gonna get done. So I'm probably going to strip it all back quite a bit. Support team and the marketing team, not so much, because it would be nice. I don't know if it would be nice to have such high demands for that. I don't know. But definitely the core artists and designer team, I might just scrap them and then redo it, just making sure that I hire the highest of all compatibilities, and I'll probably go for 15 to begin with in each one. So we're going to pull it back a little bit in the next episode. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, hope you did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.